Hi, I'm Mariana. In this video, you'll learn how to create and design a survey in Mailchimp. Surveys are a great tool to help you understand your audience's changing needs and perceptions. You can get direct feedback from your contacts or prospects, tag them in Mailchimp based on their responses, then use that information to better target your marketing messages. You can create a survey in Mailchimp and share it from your social posts, emails, or anywhere on the web. Ready to dive in? Let's get started. Today, I'll use the example of a fictitious plant store called The Potted Planter, and I want to create a survey so that I can know which kind of indoor plants are a favorite among my customers. To create a survey, I'll navigate to the audience page and click Surveys. Then I'll click Create New Survey. Enter your survey name and click the Audience drop-down to select your audience. Then click Begin. You're now ready to design and customize your survey. To start adding content to your survey, click the plus icon. Take a moment to read the brief explanation underneath each section type to understand your options. You can customize your response field format by selecting either radio buttons, checkboxes, range, or an open text box. You can also add an introduction, ask for contact information, or include content blocks, such as text, video, or image. I want to make this friendly and welcoming. So let's click the plus icon and select Introduction and Text Introduction. Then I'll type in, "We'd love your feedback." Now, I want to add an image to this introduction to reinforce my brand. To do this, we'll click the plus icon and select Content Block, and then Image. Next, choose Add to either upload an image from your computer or browse images in your Content Studio. To add a question to your survey, click the plus icon and choose the section type based on whether you want respondents to use radio buttons, checkboxes, a range, or an open text box. The checkbox option allows me to create a multiple choice question for multiple answers, like the radio button option. I just enter the answers in the text field, then use the panel on the right to further customize this field. With open text, respondents will see a text field that allows them to fill in their answers. And with range, I can display numbers, stars, emojis, and hearts on an adjustable scale. The email field lets me ask respondents for their email address if they're not already subscribers. I'll choose radio buttons and will type the question in the "What would you like to ask" field. I own a fictional plant business, so I want to know which type of indoor plant my customers prefer: a snake plant, fiddle leaf fig, cactus, or spider plant. In the section type sidebar, toggle on the Required slider to require respondents to answer the question before they submit the survey. Auto-tagging applies tags to your contacts based on their responses. Keep in mind, you must share your survey through a Mailchimp email or automation in order for tags to apply automatically to existing contacts. New contacts will be auto-tagged if they join your audience via the survey. Auto-tagging doesn't apply to surveys shared outside of an email or automation unless you add an email question type to collect email addresses. Toggle the auto-tagging slider on, then click Manage Tagging to search for or create tags, and click Save. Click Duplicate Question to make a copy, or click Delete Question to remove a question. Now let's click Continue to design our survey. I have a few options I can use to customize my form. Under Branding, I can add a logo, and if I have a paid marketing plan, I can choose to remove the Mailchimp badge. When I click Custom Messaging, I can add and edit the survey title, change the Submit button label, confirmation message, the close survey message, and add an error message for required questions. Under Styles, I can edit my survey background and button colors. This looks good to me, so I'll click Review to continue. On the Review Settings page, I'll click Edit in the Survey Name section. I'll add a title for my survey in the pop-up modal and click Save. This is for internal organization, so it won't be visible to respondents. You'll see the audience you selected in the Audience section. If your Mailchimp billing address is in the US and you have a paid Mailchimp marketing plan, toggle on the Smart Notification slider to be notified of responses with negative feedback. Toggle on the immediate notification slider to be notified of every new response, and toggle on the daily summary slider to get daily email summaries of new responses to your survey. When you're ready to publish your survey, click Continue. I have a few options for sharing my survey. I can share by creating a new email in the New Builder with a survey content block that links to the new survey. Additionally, responses are tracked if the respondent is already in your audience, or if you ask for the respondent's email. I could also create a link to add in Mailchimp emails and automations. This is recommended for one-off surveys or recurring surveys. In both cases, responses are tracked if the respondent is already in your audience, or if you ask for the respondent's email. Also, I could simply share the URL of the survey. In this case, responses will only be tracked if you ask for the respondent's email. And of course, I could share on Facebook or X, which creates a draft post with a link to your survey. Once you've sent out your survey, you can use the results section of your survey page to understand all the responses you receive. And that's it. You've learned how to create and design a survey in Mailchimp. To learn more about surveys, visit our Help Center. Features and functionality vary by plan type. See Mailchimp pricing for details.